let's move on. All right. So we got some questions from all around. I'll hide my camera here. Well, I don't need my camera necessarily, but looked around social media, see what the hot topics were for the week, considering what Schalke and everything is going through. So, why is my app not working now? Come on, open. There we go. All right, so one of the questions we got, you see partially the question here. This comes from original poster was, did I write the name down? I did not write the original name down, so I apologize. But the question is as follows, or the statement is as follows. 3 weeks ago, we would have been delighted with 6 points from 3 games. I realized that today after the game, the win against Hertha was a stroke of luck. Against Munster, it was also more than luck. And with Karius's blunder, maybe the interest of Italian clubs will decrease. Maybe that will help 1 or 2 people here to see the weekend in a less negative light. Klug auf. So, we talked about this in the last podcast. What kind of blunder that was against what Karius did, what the team did. We're up 1-0, and then in the last 5 minutes of the game, gave up 2 goals unexpectedly. Yeah, it felt terrible. We were hoping to get 3 wins in a row. We had the win in the grasp of our fingers and blew it all away. Yeah, it sucks. But what he's saying in retrospect is like, look, we had just won 2 out of our previous 3 games. We were on an okay roll, considering we've been up and down all season long. So, yes, you can say we were lucky in those 2 wins against Munster and Hertha, but we still got points. What do we expect from this team? And so we should be more positive. It's hard to be positive when you see Karius completely whiff on a punch for the ball. When you see the defense collapse as it did and gave up that goal. Yeah, hit off the post, whatever. But got a point. I mean, we got 6 points out of the last possible 9 points previously. And now we got a stretch here coming up where it's possible we can get up to 9 points as teams that are all beatable. Now, there's also, people are going to say, well, and we said some in the comments, and they're right, we've been up and down. Who's to say that we won't get 0 points or get 4 or 5 points? It's really quite possible, but we got to be positive considering where we are. We wish the development had been better, right? And I think some people are rightfully so saying, look, I think we saw more growth under Gerrard's. Yes, unstable, especially the defense, but there's growth. The offense looked better. We haven't really seen that growth. We haven't seen that defensive discipline that we thought we were going to see with Harry Potter. Van Wonderen. Yeah, I see it that way. I get it. I think I'm trying to look at positive that yes, we got two wins in the last 3 games, and we got a nice 3-game stretch here before the gauntlet at the end of the season. We know how we did pretty well in the gauntlet at the end of the first half of the season. Wouldn't it be nice to get 6 to 9 points in this next 3 games and then put us in a decent position to not even think about relegation? We're out of it right now by a good margin, but let's not think about it all. Let's think about being top half table team, which is a completely different dichotomy of thinking where we thought we should be, and what a team like this size should be thinking. We should be thinking promotion. We should be thinking promotion. All right, can we get a promotion spot? We're not going to. We can't. We're not that good. But let's think positive, take little chunks here, and build towards next season. Musa Silla's likely not staying around, and so we need to find a way to squeeze all of the juice out of him and get a bigger revenue for him, essentially, so we can spend more and get a team that can compete for next season. So I don't know. I'm with this. I think being more positive is what we should be doing, even though it's hard, especially with a result like we just had against in that last game, and just Hanover, just 2 goals within a minute of each other in the 86th and 87th minute. It's like, fuck me. Eric says, let's get out those points and split HSV promotion. Yeah, that would be... Imagine if Hamburg doesn't get promoted because of us. That would just make the season, even though this season has been shit, if we can maybe stop them or somebody else. Right? Or Köln. Even though I think we played them right twice. Yeah, that would be a small cherry on top for the season that has been, right? So I'm with you, Eric. I'm with you there.